Good morning from Munich Airport and welcome to a new video. Today I'm flying to Amsterdam with the Dutch carrier KLM. My flight was pretty early, scheduled time of departure was 7 AM. To be fair, I do not mind flying early. Airports are less busy and of course depending on the flight time you can spend almost the whole day at your destination. So here's the KLM check-in counter, which is shared with the sister airline Air France. The Air France flight to Paris leaves 10 minutes after my flight. Thanks to my frequent flyer status, I was also entitled to use the business class check-in today. It saved me a lot of time, and now let's have a short look into the KLM Lounge. Welcome to the Air France KLM Lounge, which I can access thanks to my Delta Gold status. Air France and KLM operate their own lounge here together, and personally I like this much more than these contract lounges. So let's have a quick look at the buffet now. In my opinion, these food options were totally alright. They had cold and warm dishes, sweet and savory snacks, and also tons of different drinks. This was my short breakfast, and now let's go to the gate as boarding is about to start. The aircraft for this flight is a 21-year-old Boeing 737-800. So welcome on board this aircraft. My seat for this flight is 18F. So let's have a first look at the seat now. But as you can see, nothing really special. However, I would still say the seat is more comfortable than those leather seats which many of their competitors use. Back then at the beginning of the year, they also handed out disinfection wipes. This flight was one of the last flights when I had a whole world for myself. I mean, luckily the aviation industry recovered so quickly, so I believe I will not experience this for a longer time now. Our estimated flight time for the day is about 1 hour and 5 minutes. The aircraft, however, needs to get some de-icing, so let's get the de-icing and then we are ready for takeoff. So let's have a closer look at the seat. Here's the tray cable and you can move it back and forth. And honestly, the legroom was also not too bad. It was around 27 centimeters. It was also possible to recline the seats, but really just a little bit. KLM is also one of those few airlines which still provides an in-flight magazine. The articles were actually quite interesting. And here's the fleet. For their passenger flights on long haul, KLM uses the Boeing 787, the 777 and the A330. Many KLM aircraft are equipped with Wi-Fi, but not this one. I mean, should be alright, it's just a short flight. I was actually pretty curious which snack KLM is going to offer on this flight. They handed out banana bread and you can also have a drink of your choice for free.
As additional screening for your connecting flight is required.
The flight was pretty short and it's already time for a summary. The experience at Munich was pretty good, however this was in January during off-season. If you are traveling these days, you should be prepared for long queues. The experience on board was also alright, it was a super professional crew on board. Personally, I like KLM and they are one of my favorite airlines from Europe. For this trip I paid around £140 for 2 KLM and 2 Air France flights. The flight almost came to an end, so please enjoy the landing at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Welcome to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, where we are parked right next to this Delta Airlines Airbus A330. I had just a few minutes here before catching my connecting flight to Birmingham. I hope you enjoyed the review, because if you did so, I really appreciate a thumb up on this video. Subscribing to this channel is also free and you can still change your mind later. I wish you a great weekend and see you next week for the next video.